Okay, we're back. Should be live. I think it's good now. It might have been something with my camera. I don't know. I think I messed up with the settings or something. Because I should be able to run ultra low latency with no issues. And it wasn't really showing any issues on my end here. So I guess might have messed with the settings with the camera a little bit. But yeah, I have an Ethernet cord. My internet's fine. I get like 2 to 3, probably over 300 download speed. So it's not the internet, and the computer is pretty heavy duty computer. I'm not like a computer person, but I bought this computer from a recommendation of a friend. So computer should be all good. But yeah, it's a chill stream, so it's no big worries here. We just had to start a thing again. Looks like 12 people are back already. Thank you all for coming back. Glad you're all here. First of all, King's Pirate Crew right there. That's what I'm calling you guys now. 2.5 thousand. And 10 people as well. More than that, actually, I would say. I think it should be, on my end, it's actually showing 2,513. So halfway to Discord at 5K. We're moving our way along. I know the most recent video kind of popped off, and that helped a little bit with it. See, people are starting to come back in here. Good to have you guys back. Should be all up and running and good now. Again, fan is right next to me running, so you might hear a little bit of that wind, but it's very hot. So like, it is what it is. But yeah, I got this new design here, so a little sneak peek for, I know I definitely will get more people in my live reactions than like a chill stream like this. So, you guys are kind of getting a sneak peek for the new design coming. I'll probably use this for my reactions, where you have my face and you kind of like a nice design. You can still see the chat here, and I probably won't use it, like, might not look at it while I'm reacting, but then once we talk to the camera and everything, we'll be here with the chat nice and going. Of course, super chats, donations, all that type of stuff. Yeah, I think it looks pretty clean. Not like the smoothest or the greatest thing ever, but I'm pretty proud of this little design that I got going here. But yeah, I want to talk about a few things on stream here. Yeah, I just had a weekend with my girlfriend. She's in chat right now. Okay, pretty relaxing weekend. So no video for this weekend. I needed to definitely take a little bit of break too. Your boy was grinding for a while, so it's good to just take a nice weekend off, especially when One Piece is on break. But definitely has some good ideas of videos coming next. Might be doing some Zoro videos for all the Zoro fans right out there. And we will talk about the new One Piece episode with the whole new animation and stuff, and the Glurg incident and all that. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Yes, Discord at 5K. I think that's a good number to start a Discord at. I think I start one now. It's like, I want to, everything I do, I want to make sure it's like high quality and like one to like really, for it to make sense to create something like that. I think 5,000 would be a good number, and it would be like a nice little goal for us to have, halfway there. We're getting there. Who knows, maybe one of these videos pops off one of these days, and then I will just instantly get to 5K, because it just be like that sometimes. But yeah, we'll see. Discord at 5K. I'll make sure it's good, well done, and all that kind of stuff. One Piece 986. What do you guys think? What do you think is coming? Let's talk about the new chapter that's coming next week. Of course, those of you saw my most recent video. We have the editors talking about crying. It's either 986 or 987, but it's coming soon. So the build-up's definitely building up to a Usopp dies possibility in the future. I think the storytelling element is there for it to like be a thing in the future, but not in Wano. Wano, it wouldn't make sense. Usopp's barely been showcased that much in Wano, to be honest. Like, think about how much he's really had the spotlight in Wano. Really not that much. He's had his moments here and there. Shot some guy with a pop green, but that's about it. Hope it wasn't overhyped. Yeah, I do want to say, like, don't... I know I did a whole video on it and stuff, so it's kind of, like, hypocritical. Don't go into it with, like, a huge expectation of, like, oh, okay, this is gonna make me cry or something like that, or it's gonna be epic, or else it's just gonna overthink it and like think about it too much, and it's just not gonna like it's not gonna be able to enjoy the moment as much. Them even saying it is kind of like doing that for you because you're building expectations. Attack on Titan. I have stories on Attack on Titan, which I will talk about in a little bit, but I'll let you guys know where I'm at, but I'll answer that. But yeah, so don't go into 986 or 987 with huge expectations, or at least try not to. It's hard because the whole editor thing. So I've been trying to drink this water for a while now, but it's hard with the editor comments not to go into the next chapter with expectations, but don't like make it your thing mentally to say like, oh, this is gonna be big, because they did that to Wano and kind of ruined Wano for a lot of people. Dehumidifier, are you getting scorched? Yeah, it's very hot. It's not even like a dehum, it's just a fan. It has like the blue light, it's like an ionizer, it makes the air clean or something, I don't know, but it is. I have central air in my house, but it's an old house, and plus my vent is like blocked by my desk, so it really doesn't get through. Downstairs is cool as hell. The basement is even cooler. It's breezy. I used to just pretty much just move to the basement when it hit summertime, but like I'm getting old now. I can't just sleep on the couch anymore, so I need my bed. So I usually have this blasted on level 3. It's on level 1 right now, so you guys don't hear it too much. I know you're probably hearing it a little bit, but yeah. And then I usually have a ceiling fan going as well, so it's like blasting most of the time. But yeah, no one's gonna die next chapter. I don't think. Maybe. Yeah, next chapter maybe not, because 987 was supposed to be the big one supposedly. I think if anybody dies, it's gonna be Kinemon. I don't know, man. If anybody who watched my video, the scenario I set up, it's very headcanon, like strong headcanon for me right now. Like I'm just picturing it now, like him getting killed, and then the outfits disappearing. I think would be such a good setup for like his story ending and as a tragedy and a way to like confirm his death. I just think that setup will be very hard hitting. So it's kind of headcanon for me. So if anybody dies, I think it will be Kinemon. Yamato flashback with Ace. We will definitely see that. I don't think it's happening anytime soon, because if we were going to go and jump into a flashback, I think it would have been last chapter, where we just bounced off of the whole Yamato and Luffy conversation, where it was like, oh, we talked about Ace and everything, and then it would have carried that conversation into a flashback. I felt like that would have made sense. But right now, they just announced the new Onigashima plan, the alliance and everything, and then, things are happening. Luffy and Yamato just dropped out from ceiling. Everybody's in the same place. Momonosuke is probably about to get killed. So, like, they're not all of a sudden going to be like, now look back at Ace and Yamato's time, right? It just doesn't make sense. I think we will definitely get a lot of it, but we will see. And my Attack on Titan, right? So Attack on Titan, I watched season 1 back in like 2015, like my freshman year of high school. Not high school. that was when I graduated high school, 2015. My freshman year of college, I watched Attack on Titan season 1, and I was in love with it. And that was like the first year I started like watching anime in general. So like I really wasn't reading manga yet, so I didn't jump to the manga. Plus like the manga was like a monthly release, which wasn't that like intriguing to me. So I was exploring like all the animes. That's like when I started watching Haikyuu, Hunter x Hunter, Fullmetal Alchemist. That year was like I just went and dove deep into anime. One Punch Man came out like later that year as well, so I watched One Punch Man. But yeah, it's Attack on Titan. Watched season 1, loved it, but it took so long for season 2, I stopped watching it. By the time season 2 came out, I kind of lost interest in it. So, but I did hear it is ending soon, so I might get back on that grind again and watch that thing. And if you see the title, I put Twitch as a question mark, because I might start a Twitch channel, because I talk about that a little bit later on. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. I might talk about it in a little bit here. When do I think Act 3 will end? I asked this question earlier in another stream. People have said 1000, chapter 1000 would be a great way to do it, and I think that makes sense. I think it's coming soon. We're really at the climax here. Once it hits that climax, I think you really will... Oda will cut away and say end of Act 3 at the climax. I don't know what that will be. of like maybe Big Mom and Kaido leaving, or like, you know, somebody dying, and then I think that will end the Act 3, and then we'll get into like the in between thing, showing what's happening around the world with like Sabo and Vivi and all that, and then we'll go back to Act 4, but probably soon. I think we're at the climax. Yamato non-binary, he or she. You know, I don't have anybody problem calling like Yamato or he or anything. Like, I really don't want to get political with this. It's just like a matter of Yamato dresses like a female still, and it's not like, let's just get into a little bit, I guess, right? So Yamato identifies as Kozuki Odin, and that's why she is in turn like a man. So to me, she's really identifying as Odin and not a man, as opposed to like Kiku. Kiku, you see me talk about Kiku in a lot of my videos. Kiku is a man who identifies as a woman, feels like a woman at heart, right? And I always refer to Kiku as she, her, and I have plenty of people commenting in my videos like, you know, Kiku's a man, right? But Kiku, I clearly identifies as a female and dresses like a female and everything, and like you see her, that's a female. So I address Kiku as she, her, and all that. But Yamato looks like a female, is biologically female, and the only reason people call her the son of Kaido is because she identifies as another like person who is a man. It'd be like me saying like I feel like Britney Spears, so you have to call me like female pronouns. It's just different than me like actually saying I feel like a woman, right? So like that's why I call Yamato as a her and she. And even if she like dressed or actually looked like a male, I feel like it would be more clear. But like until something changes, I'm just gonna stick with the she her kind of thing. Where are we at here? Just discovered a channel a couple weeks ago. Content so far, keep up the grind. Thank you, Senju Art. Appreciate the support. Abdul G says Luffy will experience another failure, similar to Ace again. I don't think Luffy's gonna lose again, like how he did the first time against Kaido. That would be a pretty big blow, especially after us seeing him train and everything. Him just getting one-shotted again, that would be like, okay, then how are we gonna like defeat Kaido and Big Mom? It should be impossible to do that if Luffy, the person we think is, if not the strongest person in the entire alliance right now, if he gets one-shotted again after going through all that training, then there's no way we're gonna defeat Kaido unless like Shanks shows up again. So I don't think he will suffer a like straight up defeat and like get like demolished. I think Morge talked about defeat on Onigashima and the battle moving to the Flower Capital. I think that makes sense now. I think Kaido and Big Mom will move to the Flower Capital, but the defeat on Onigashima won't be Luffy just getting one shot or something. It'll be Luffy failing to save Momonosuke, and then Momonosuke gets taken to the Flower Capital, and that could be your defeat. Maybe somebody else dies in the process, but I don't think Luffy's gonna get like one shot or anything. Like they're gonna suffer a defeat, maybe some sort of tragedy, but I don't think Luffy's gonna get one shot and bodied again. Yamato, okay, yeah. Stay cool, everyone. Yes, definitely stay cool. It is heated out here. It's hitting like 90 to 100 every day now, pretty much. Chances Grand Fleet somehow showing up in Wano. Not in the next couple chapters, but in the future. I think it's still very possible. I still like the idea of Grand Fleet showing up. I think the connection to Udon Prison and the Beaver card, where Luffy took in all that poison in Udon, that like shriveling his Beaver card would make a lot of sense. At least somebody like Bartolomeo would show up. I feel like he would have any chance he gets to show up to where Luffy is, he would do that. So it would make sense for him to show up. I think the shadow Marco sees, that is kind of insinuated by Oda, like because we just saw Peril Sparrow. A lot of people might think that's like Peril Sparrow, but that being an ally could also work very well. Where like if you have a failure on Onigashima being like failing to save Momonosuke, and the battle moves on to the Flower Capital, and then later you kind of separate the force a little bit. Maybe you have Kid Law and Luffy go on to the Flower Capital, and you go there. And meanwhile, you know, you got the Straw Hats and Scabbards against like the Toby Roppo and the Calamities and all that. That would be its own fight. Meanwhile, over there, Kid Law, Luffy versus Kaido and Big Mom. Not enough, obviously. So maybe Marco goes up there with the Grand Fleet or something like that. That would be a good way to balance it out. Or the Whitebeard's pirates show up. I still think like another force does need to show up. Um, Zoro versus King in the next chapter? Maybe. We didn't see Zoro at all last chapter. So, Zoro just had a big moment in the anime. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But better arc, Marineford, Enies Lobby. Enies Lobby and Water 7, those two connected together. My favorite arc in the entire One Piece series. The Marineford was great because it introduced the world, like expanded it to like really gave us perspective of the goal Luffy is trying to chase and like how far he really has to go to get there because there's so many strong people, and that was really cool to see. Of course, Ace's death and all that kind of stuff really hit home on that arc as well. But everything from Water 7 and Enies Lobby, that whole ride was just fantastic. Congrats on 2.5k. Thank you, Tamer. Katakuri was solo off CP9 from Enies Lobby. Oh yeah, from Enies Lobby, easy. Katakuri would body every single one of them. Nine donuts, go. That's it. Goodbye CP9. Like just put all the donuts out. Done. New episode. No, so I want to talk about the new episode. But I want to provide some context. I have not watched Wano episodes in entirety because I just haven't been like anime only. Once I hopped off the anime in Zou is when I like caught up the beginning of Zou, and then I moved to the manga, and I pretty much just stuck with the manga ever since. I know I heard the Wano like animation popped off and it became great again, and but I just like rewatching stuff is not really my thing, although I do want to reread One Piece to like start to get my mind back a little bit. But I've definitely seen clips of everything, and I will talk about the new One Piece 934 and the whole Glurg thing. But I've not seen the whole episode, so I won't be able to discuss like everything that happened and like critically analyze it or something. But I do want to talk about the whole how it was animated and how things are being carried out there. Do you think battle will be outside of Wano? I don't think it's gonna move outside of Wano. I think either the Flower Capital or Onigashima is gonna stay around that area for sure. We should race. Tom S, thank you for the $1. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. Anything helps. What do you say here? Do you think you can erase all of Naruto in your head or relive the whole series again? I'm actually down to Naruto. I never finished. I watched Naruto when I was very young. I think like everybody did because it was pretty popular when back in the day on so I remember watching the episodes on YouTube, and I was watching it for a very long time, but at some point I just stopped and I never revisited Naruto because it was so long, and also people said like the ending wasn't too good and like the fillers and the pacing was really bad. But I'm down to rewatch Naruto like from the start again and experience it on like completely, because I do want to expand out into different like other Shonen Jump type of series and stuff. So like maybe I'll rewatch Naruto and like break it down like by the big arcs and do it like a almost like a blind review, but like I kind of know what happens to certain things that happen because it's kind of everybody talks about Naruto at this point, like everybody has watched it. And I don't disagree because it's been like one of the most, especially in the Western side of the world, one of the most popular shonens of all time. So yeah, I might rewatch Naruto at some point. Emu will be a fighter or weak? Emu, he's got to be strong, right? Do you think he's just like can he be like a Spandam? Like just a figurehead? I don't think so. I feel like the Gorosei are strong, and if they're bowing down to Emu, I feel like he's got something in his sleeve. Kizaru's endgame was hockey. What do you mean by that? I'm not really getting that one. I don't think battle is leaving Onigashima. Samurais destroying their ships was symbolic. That is true. That is very true. Dexter, that's a great point. Claps for Dexter right there. That is a very great point. But maybe the symbolism here is that they can't chase after Kaido or something like that, because like that is their battle now. Onigashima, maybe tragedy happens and the samurai realize they can't leave either, so it's now down to like Luffy, Kid, and some pirates and go after Kaido. And now you have setting up Luffy and maybe like somebody like Zoro if he kills Kaido as like the big savior of Wano in the future. That is a very good point about the symbolism of the ships. What if it's Rayleigh? I don't think I made the Return of the Legends video. I don't think Rayleigh will show up until this big final war. He's kind of done his thing already. Marco giving Ace's hat to Otama or Yamato. Otama would be cool. Yamato, nah. But it's also at his grave. Him taking that from his grave and giving to Otama, that's a little weird. Conjuro already killed Momo. Nah, Momo's not dying. I don't think Momo's dying. As an 8-year-old little boy, Momo's not dying. Plus, he has such a big thing in the future. Oh, my boy, I see my boy Vito Knight in the chat. Yeah, I just it. I think something that you messed that one up, bro. I don't know what you're trying to say there. How do you feel about Kiku nickname being related to the snow and fighting in the snow area? That was really cool. I'm really interested in the sword techniques of these samurai, and I think like Kinemon being able to light his like sword on fire, that needs to be explained more. That was one of the things I was looking forward to in Wano, of like different sword techniques and like stuff like that, and like Zoro fighting more samurai. Hopefully we'll be getting that explained a little more. Maybe Kawamatsu has his own style as well, and like Ashura Doji and Denjiro, and seeing these scabbards in action, I feel like could provide some context for that kind of stuff. The fruit Monet have will be sick. Same with Kuzan free air conditioning. Yes. If I had Monet's fruit right now, it would be clutch. Very, very clutch. Although I might be melting because it's so hot out here. Have I read Berserk? Berserk, another series I would love to like catch up to and read, because Berserk and Kingdom, probably my next two big ones that I want to catch up to and read, because they've been getting mad love on the Twitter timeline and all the people I've been talking to. Katakuri has to show up with Big Mom and Kaido's lines. I was a big fan of Katakuri showing up because I thought there was a wedding that was potentially going to happen when they announced the whole alliance of Kaido and Big Mom, because Big Mom carries out her weddings that way. Like, that's how she forms alliances. So I thought maybe Katakuri or Pudding would marry Yamato. I guess Yamato and putting that ship wouldn't really work. But maybe Katakuri will marry Yamato. And Katakuri showing up. I want more Katakuri in general. That would be sick. Messing up because they don't have... Oh. Yeah, Katakuri showing up. DBZ overrated? Not really. DBZ, maybe if I rewatch it, it will be overrated. I know the manga is very well drawn. Dragon Ball was the first ever real anime that I watched in its entirety. I like Dragon Ball through Dragon Ball Z. I had on DVD. My sister's friend got it, and I remember watching that whole series with my sister growing up and stuff like that. So Dragon Ball has a very special place in my heart. Dragon Ball Super, I watched in its entirety. I know the storylines got silly sometimes, but the music and like Ultra Instinct and all that, it's just sick. It's just sick. I fuck with Dragon Ball a lot. Sending lick fillers. Yeah. No, I could definitely appreciate that, Colin. No, One Piece. I skipped some of the fillers for One Piece later on too, as well. I watched the G8 stuff. I watched a lot of stuff early on, but once I remember it was like Water 7 Enies Lobby. They had like fillers in between like the episodes, and then at that point the series got so good, I just skipped all the fillers after that. It would be weird for Oda to focus so much on Big Mom and Kaido and not see any of it coming into fruition. That's a big reason Alliance will lose. Do you think it's going to lose in Wano in particular? Because if you really want to go crazy with it, you could just send Big Mom and Kaido off of Wano at this point and have them go to Fishman Island, and then like the Straw Hats have to go to Fishman Island to defend it. At the same time, if you're really dragging this into Fishman Island, this whole thing, and this battle is not ending on Wano, it's gonna feel, because it's been since Punk Hazard that this storyline has been built up. If by the end of Wano we're still not done with it, I feel like people are gonna be fed up a little bit, because that, like, the mystery, the adventure, the exploring a new island, not knowing where we're gonna go next, that's very much missing right now in the story, because since Punk Hazard, it's been, next we're going to Dressrosa, and then we're going to Zoe, and then we're going to Whole Cake Island, then we're going to Wano. Like, we know exactly where we're going, and we know the end goal is, like, Kaido this whole time. So if this is still dragging on after Wano, that's a bit of a drag. There's a bit of a drag. I think it's just gotta be done here. How many chapters Final War be? 200. Could be 300 to be honest. Why not? It's the end of One Piece at that point. Just go for it. Kizaru's endgame. I'm so interested in Kizaru because Kizaru is like he's a troll. He's a troll admiral, super strong. I'm sure he has some sort of justice of his own. Definitely one of the most curious, like interesting characters I'm interested in. Two Yonko spots post Big Mom and Kaido. I feel like Luffy will be like an official Yonko, and then maybe Kid or Law, one of those two, whoever gets the bigger like delivery, like or spotlight in Wano, I feel like could be considered an other Yonko. But at that point, I feel like the Yonko title is going to be slowly diminishing. Maybe the world government won't even care anymore because they definitely have something saved up. Kaido kind of like mentioned that a little bit as well. Who do you think? Oh, I just read that. Katakuri keeps them working. What you mean? Zoro will open his eye. I think the Zoro eye is just a scar from Mihawk. I really think it's that basic. I don't think it's anything crazy, to be honest with you. Wano best girl. Easy. Hiyori. I am a big fan of Hiyori. Hiyori and Zoro, that ship, I am 100% on top of. Komurasaki and Hiyori together. Great design. Love Hiyori. Hiyori best girl and Wano. Easy. Easy. Hello from Sweden. Master Yoda, hello. Can you imagine like Yoda was actually like Swedish? That'd be mad funny. Vagabond. Okay, I'll put it on my list. Usopp's slingshot eat the pear fruit. That'd be jokes. I think Usopp's slingshot eating a fruit would be a dope idea as well. Gear 5th or Awaken? I think Gear 5th is Awakening. So I think like that will be saved for the big battle against Blackbeard probably. Katakuri jumps Donut Pirates. I think Katakuri will lead the future like Charlotte Pirates or something. He's definitely succeeding Big Mom as somebody who actually cares about his family and stuff. Emus rocks. I don't know. I really don't know. I did read the whole Return to the Reverie, and I think they set it up very well in that story. I just don't know if it's actually gonna happen. If he's not like very well set up as Rocks, I feel like he should just be dead for sure. I don't want to see another like the person that looks like Blackbeard is like idolizing and following the footsteps. I don't want to see like that person actually show up because Blackbeard should be the final pirate villain. Love the content. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. Say Saga, we are starting Fishman Island because Luffy. True, that's very much true. You could look at it as like post time skip has pretty much been setting up Wano. So if Wano kind of like drags on beyond that, that's a bit of a drag in my opinion. Vagabond has been hiatus, but it's actually worth the read. Oh no, that's gonna hurt me. And I still like have not read the Hunter x Hunter manga, despite I heard like what is it called, the Dark Continent like arc is great, but like once I caught up to the anime and I heard the manga was like pretty much hiatus, I was like I'm not trying to hurt myself, bro. So I just haven't read it. Plus I heard it's like pretty much just a light novel. Like there's so much text in it as well. What if Hiyori actually joins the crew as Zoro's wife? Nah, Hiyori's not joining the crew. But she could be Zoro's wife. I'm down with that. Enaru, whatever you guys want to call him. I think him returning would be cool. Faroe Islands, where is that? Sorry for being ignorant, but it sounds like a dope place. Where is that at? Denmark? Wow, this is like a very obscure place. Shout out. Hey, thank you for supporting. What's the time over there right now? 1:40 a.m. Bro, you gotta go to sleep. It's late. But thank you for the support. That's really dope. I love learning new stuff. Love traveling in general. So thanks for the support. Well, let me play some music. I could bust some music down here. Should be good. I think that's a good level. We haven't seen an awakening from a non-summoner paramecia. Kelvin, how are you? I'm good, bro. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Capture Momo is drawing. I don't think Chondro is a good person. I think Chondro is just bad. Let me know if the music's too loud or it's a good volume. I have it coming around, peaking around minus 25, minus 30 dB, which seems about right. Can make it a little lower here, I guess. Shout out to Harris Heller for streamable playlists. I've been watching a lot of his videos ever since I started streaming because I want to definitely, you know, produce high quality stuff. He makes great videos. Awakening from a non-summoner paramecia. Do you think Luffy will have a different type of awakening from those who summon things? Yeah, I don't know. The idea is like he should be able to make the floor rubber and all that kind of stuff, right? So like, I don't know. I'm sure Oda has something big saved up for that. I just can't predict it, to be honest. Strongest character in the show. Strongest character in the show. Oh man, this could be a toxic conversation. Like, dead or alive? Because it seems like Roger or Whitebeard, dead or alive. If we're talking prime, like, dead or alive, probably right now, Kaido. I would go, but he might get defeated after this. I would probably go Kaido, to be honest with you. I don't think, like, Shanks is gonna, like, yeah, I mean, Shanks is strong, but Kaido's, you know, he's been around. This world's strongest creature, I feel like he's pretty strong, which, like, I guess makes defeating him here a pretty big thing. She's gone. It's not copyright. This is stream beats by Harris Heller, completely copyright free. So anybody streaming and or making videos, you can use these. These are very dope tracks. Dragon's strongest character. Dragon, I think, definitely highest bounty. I don't know about strongest though. Vegapunk and Rick Sanchez. Yes, Pickle Rick is Vegapunk. I feel like Elbaf is the next arc, then Laugh Tale after that. Lodestar, I feel like we have to get to Lodestar still. Elbaf could be next. I would like a chill arc though, just going to another island, and like maybe it's a short arc. Let's just relax a little bit. We don't have to jump to Elbaf right away. Let's just relax a little bit, you know? Like, I feel like Oda has other islands saved up in his bag to present us. God Guy from Skypiea, and now I think is gonna come back. I do think he should make a return. Big A Productions, thank you for showing up for the stream, man, and thank you for the support for the channel. Rob Lucci, assassin to kill Doflamingo. Maybe, but Doflamingo better be restrained, because I think Rob Lucci would get bodied by Doflamingo if they really fought. I know he probably, like, you know, learned a lot from post-time skip and stuff like that, but probably still getting bodied. Close to Islands, 140. No way I'm watching. Sweden. Yes, Yoda, I saw you earlier. 2-4. Another person from Sweden. Jens, thank you. You should probably go to sleep soon. It's pretty late. Skypiea was best arc. Skypiea, I think, was decent. It just, at least in the anime, the pacing in the middle there was a little iffy. I did love the whole the flashback with Mont Blanc Norland, and I love Enel as a villain. The whole mystery of the Sky Islands was a great thing too. I just wish they explored that a little more. The dials being introduced was dope. Yeah, great stuff from a lot of great stuff from Skypiea, but I wouldn't put it in my top tier. Do you think from London? What's up, Jay? Do you think Yamato is joining crew? I want her to. I think Yamato for Nakama will be dope. I definitely think Yamato for Nakama will be dope. Dragon stronger in the series. I don't know about strongest, but I think highest bounty. Thank you for always replying to me. Yeah, bro. That's I think replying and interacting. I know I get a lot of comments now. Maybe probably like over 100 a video because they're really popping off now. But I still try to interact with everybody. Sometimes it's like the same exact comment, so I might just like it. And I definitely try to, if you have a unique thought or anything, I love talking to people. Of course, I'm on Twitter as well. I'm DKing4. So you can always hit me up there to talk more. I've talked to some of you on Twitter as well. So if you have any ideas or you want to talk about basketball is coming back soon, any basketball fans, my team's the Celtics. I'm pretty hyped for basketball to be back, and hopefully that won't cut into the video schedule for this channel, but I'm definitely gonna be a lot more busy because I'm gonna watch like pretty much every Celtics game. Previous villains return. I feel like Otis loves bringing people back, so like why not? Shiki the Golden Lion pulls up the Grand Fleet. Shiki's connection to Wano is interesting because of the whole like old hag turning into Shiki's face. Might be Shiki's face, I don't know. But I don't think he would pull up with the Grand Fleet. I think he's got something saved in his bag. I just don't know if Shiki's actually gonna return to the story, or is he gonna get like another side story to kind of explain his grand thing or something like that. Weakest arc. Long Ring Longland, probably, especially in the anime. You do have the whole thing with Aokiji at the end of that arc, so it kind of brings it up a little bit. But probably that arc. I'm not very interested in that arc at all. Luffy's bounty after Wano. Luffy 2.5? 2.5 would make sense. What's Blackbeard's right now? 2.47 or something like that, right? Maybe 2.5 would make sense if he defeats Kaido. I don't think it's gonna skyrocket to like 5 or something like that. That would be kind of crazy. Because even if you have Blackbeard, who did so much, like killed Whitebeard, showed up, broke out, impelled down and all that, defeated the Whitebeard pirates in the Marineford War, and he still only has like a 2.47 something bounty. So like, it's not gonna jump that much. I think 2.5 sounds reasonable. Yamato Carrot last Nakama. I feel that. 13 with the Sunny. Lakers win the champ. I might have to ban you, J. Don't tempt me, J. White. Don't make me ban you. Another Black Science Man. Raptors. Don't make me ban you. They did do very well. Big. Congrats to y'all last season for winning the chip. That must have been big. Are you actually from Toronto? Because that would be sick if you went to like the parade and stuff. I've been to New York Giants parade when I was younger, and also I went to New York Yankees parade. Neither of those, like, Yankees are still my favorite baseball team, but I just don't watch baseball that much. The Giants are my stepdad's favorite football team, so I went to that. That was pretty sick. But my favorite football team is the Chicago Bears. Blackbeard, where's he going? Maybe after Doflamingo. Made a video on that. Maybe after an ancient weapon, because it looks like everybody's going in after the ancient weapons now. Robin X Law? No. There's no ships in One Piece really. Hiyori X Zoro, I'm down. Boa Hancock X Luffy, sure, why not? Not the biggest fan, but I'm down to see it. But besides that, Pudding Sanji, maybe. Robin Law, maybe Robin Frankie. I'll just tease that a little bit here and there. Frankie scoring Robin would be a big W for Frankie, I gotta say there. Man City. I don't watch much football or soccer, but sure. Get him there. Return to Reverie. Yes, I did. It was very good, very enjoyable. I did entire live streams on that, but like it was very long, so I unlisted it. This one's probably gonna unlist as well. Let's talk about Twitch real quick. It is in the title. One of the things I want to do is start rereading chapters from the beginning. And I think it would be, maybe some of you are down to join me in rereading, point out, interact with me, but I can't do it on YouTube because one, I don't want to risk like copyright strikes, and then two, they can't really stay up on YouTube because YouTube is so algorithm based, and like, you know, depending on what you promote and audience retention and like your SEO and what kind of content you have, which is why this live stream, if I keep it public, it will probably be for a day, and then I'm gonna probably unlist it after that, so like it goes, like, you know, nothing gets messed up with like the algorithm and like the promotion of my videos through their system. So I think Twitch could be a good platform for me to like just live stream me rereading the series as I, you know, gather more information and ideas, because I want to like get more knowledge. I feel like I like, one of the things I feel like I'm very lacking in with this channel is my knowledge of the series. Like, I'm anime only for this for One Piece pretty much until the beginning of Zou, and then I read the manga from there. But I've never really reread like the beginning, like from the beginning of the series to the beginning of Zou. I pretty much never read that. I did reread a bit of Impel Down and Saboti. I reread Wano because it's more relevant right now. But, you know, I just never, not like a big rereader. But right now, as like this is like kind of like side job now, because it's like pretty legit now actually, because the King's Pirate Crew, as you can see, is kind of growing. So I want to definitely have more knowledge. I know like rereading will definitely help me like catch more things, have more ideas. I have different ideas that I want to do on like the Straw Hats and the Blackbeard Pirates, but I just don't feel like I know enough stuff. I feel like I need to like have more context, have more information to be able to create that type of content. So I want to reread. I don't know if anybody will be interested in like just like joining me for streams to like reread, and maybe as I expand into other series down in the future, I'll probably do more reactions to different stuff, animes and stuff. I talked about Naruto earlier in this stream, so I might make a Twitch account. So if, you know, let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, because, you know, I don't know if like the ability to take people from this platform to move it to another platform. Does anybody even watch Twitch? Like, that's a question in itself, right? Like, do people, because personally I don't even really watch Twitch. I'm not like a big live stream watcher. I do watch a lot of YouTube, so like I kind of know YouTube very well, but like streaming in general is very new to me, and I really had to learn a lot about streaming when I first started up. But as far as like creating like live stream content on YouTube, I definitely want to make live reactions a staple, but that's probably going to be my only like staple live stream that will be like consistently staying up on this channel. But as far as chill streams like this, might move to another platform if that's like something that's doable. You know, because it just doesn't fit the theme of the channel too. I like to have the video layout clean, and like, you know, the algorithm likes that kind of stuff too. Yeah, it looks like Griffin says he has a Twitch account and doesn't use it. Jane says doesn't have a Twitch account. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't have a Twitch account either. So like moving to Twitch will be new for me. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Looks like we have some soccer conversation going on in the chat there. Soccer teams, I know PSG, Real Madrid. I did play some FIFA back in the day, so I know a little bit here and there. Bayern Munich, like, I don't know that much, but Man United, Man City, Arsenal, the LA Galaxy. Someone go to die next chapter. Maybe not next chapter, could be soon. I would bet on Kinemon if I had to bet on it. Travis Scott's best project. Not a big Travis Scott person. I will say I recently listened to Roddy Ricch's new album. I've been really vibing with it. I think it's really good. I did see he was like on #1 for a long time, but I just never peeped it. But hearing his new stuff, I vibe with it. I think it's really good. Been at the top of my playlist. Somewhere to die, it will be Yamato. So Carrot, so Yamato. Nah, man, Carrot and Yamato together. Robert Lewandowski. Scan says he's down to see me reread on Twitch. Yeah, sure. Maybe Twitch is fun mainly to follow friends and watch their stream. Yeah, it will be very chill. I still want to make it high quality because everything I do, I want to make sure it's high quality. So like if I'm going to do a Twitch channel and do rereads on there, I want to make sure it's well produced and I know everything about the platform, and to make sure it's like everything's very good there and like it's well done and it looks good, and like I want to be consistent with it. I'll probably do maybe morning streams most likely because I have work, and then once I get off from work I do go home. I'm usually working on a video or some sort. So yeah, maybe morning streams, or maybe if I do late night streams, it would probably Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday probably would be the best because I usually upload on those days. And a little sneak peek, I guess, I film and edit and everything. The video is usually done the night before, but I set it to schedule to post and upload the next morning. So yeah. Emu versus Blackbeard. Who would win Emu versus Blackbeard? We know nothing about Emu, so I really can't answer that question. Small Adventures, yes. Sorry, my mouse is blocking. DSR anime. Small Adventures on Random Island, yes. Like, yo, let's chillax for a little bit, right? Let's relax a little bit. Like, calm down. Let's calm down. Take it back. Let's just explore New Island. Maybe we got like 2 new Straw Hats with Yamato and Carrot. Let's see how they interact. Let's just have some like crew time after Wano. We don't have to jump right into Elbaf and like see Shanks and maybe Yasop and Usopp and that kind of stuff. Like, chill. Just take a breather. JD in FIFA, he probably whacks me. I haven't played FIFA in mad long. I'm not much of a gamer. I don't even have a 4th gen console because the PS3 was my last one, and then I really just towards the end of that, as like the new consoles were coming out, I just didn't even play that much like PS3 in general. So like I just kind of lost interest because the main games I was playing were like 2K and Madden, but eventually I just got tired of like buying new games for a roster update, and the games were just pretty much like the same thing over and over again. I was very good at both those games. I'm probably a little rusty now, but back in the day, I'd be pretty confident going up against anybody in both Madden and especially 2K. Listen, not trying to brag. Your boy was waxing kids in 2K back in the day. I don't know about now, because the mechanics might be a little different, but, you know, I feel like it's probably still within me a little bit. It's got to warm up a little bit. Twitch is the future of video content. It's more sustainable than creator. It's definitely more easily monetizable than YouTube, where you have to hit 1,000 subscribers and then another 4,000 watch hours first before you get any type of monetization, even if you're doing streams. Twitch is definitely more easily monetized, but as far as sustainability, you know, YouTube is still the king of video. And like, you know, the advertising and the AdSense, you can still make a very decent living on YouTube. Twitch's discoverability is also very hard, and it's also a platform where, you know, it still has competition. Who knows, maybe YouTube could overtake in streaming. I know Ninja recently just moved to Twitch, so like, to YouTube, so like, you don't know. And no, Dr. Disrespect, he got banned off that platform too, right? I think Twitch is still the king of streaming, but like, you know, it could easily be, I feel like, another platform pop up. You know, Mixer failed, but somebody could do it right and definitely challenge Twitch. Whereas YouTube, who's gonna challenge YouTube? Nobody's gonna challenge YouTube. YouTube is like established right now. It's very, very established. Bayern PSG fan. Y'all keep going with the soccer talk. Not my area of expertise, but love to see people interacting, man. It's good to see. None of the Straw Hats died yet, so somebody will die. I don't think Oda could kill a Straw Hat, like an actual Straw Hat. Even the Mary's death alone, it would be high impact, because Mary's death messed me up. I'm not gonna lie, especially in the anime. If you saw an anime, Mary starts talking and they play that sad ass music in the background. Ooh, mess me up, yo. As far as somebody dying, I feel like Usopp could be a possibility later in the story. In Wano, nah. It's not really a Straw Hat centric arc in Wano. If anybody, it's been focusing on Luffy and Zoro, and they're not dying. like until they accomplish their dream. So Usopp, I only think is a possibility because him dying as a brave warrior. See, he even like said that before as a quote. So like it could be possible there. I might do a video on that, but not in Wano. Blackbeard, third devil fruit. Makes sense to me. You know, 3-head Jolly Roger could have 3 souls. Why not give him a zone, like super powerful zone fruit as well? Maybe he takes Kaido's, but Oda could definitely like pull something out of his bag and give Blackbeard a super powerful zone that's never been showcased before either. Brook already died. What do you mean? Yo ho ho ho. That's you got me. You got me. Emu versus Blackbeard. Assuming okay. Return to the Reverie power. I mean, at that point, if you're counting that one, Emu, because he has the water fruit and he can literally just steal your powers. So like, I don't think anybody could defeat. I don't even know how anybody could like defeat that. Like, I don't know. Dragon Ball Super manga is really good. I vibed with the anime. You know, it was very silly at times, especially when they got into the Zamasu stuff with the guy being like invincible essentially. But you know, it's very nostalgic. I felt like they did it right in that series. Dragon Ball GT, I know it was kind of goofy, but you know, Dragon Ball Super felt like a good continuation off of Dragon Ball Z. And you know, I know Togashi, no, not Togashi wrote Hunter, Hunter, but Toriyama, right? That's the name, Toriyama. Very good at paneling and art style. I've seen some of the stuff. I've seen videos on Dragon Ball. Totally not Mark. I'm sure people have heard of him. He did a lot of videos on Dragon Ball. So yeah, maybe I'll check it out. But I really just don't have a lot of time right now. So like the first thing I want to do is reread One Piece for sure. And like the only thing I'm trying to figure out is like, should I create a platform where people could interact with me and like try to create content off of that? And the only thing I could think of for that is like streaming, because I don't have time to like edit like me rereading One Piece. That would be a lot. I really don't have time for that. I'm working like close to 40 hours a week still, doing like 2 to 3 videos a week, a live stream as well, and you know, school's coming back for me soon too. So trying to find something sustainable and like entertaining and high quality. Real Madrid best team. Luffy versus Sanji, Luffy versus Zoro. I think Luffy beats both of them. To be honest with you, I do think Zoro is stronger than Sanji though. Three pistols, 3 braids. True. Very good. Yes. Streamlabs. Got that hooked up. Looks like the chat bot is working. I do have a link as well. I've set that up. I don't know. You know, just wanted to try it out. It looks like it's good. I think it's supposed to like give me alerts for like if people like subscribe and stuff too. Not sure. Trying it out. Don't think Straw Hat would die until very end when Luffy talking about Sanji Hokage Island. He said he couldn't become Pirate King without him. Same applies to the others. That is true. Very good point. I like that take. Kelvin said, do I think I could eat another devil fruit? Well, I could eat devil fruit right now. But like, yeah, I think you mean in general? No, I mean, unless you're Blackbeard, I guess, who might have multiple souls, but they've explained in the story, like, if you eat another devil fruit, you pretty much just die, because they start like fighting with each other or something like that. God Usopp, Blackbeard Sniper, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be a fire thing. Let's talk about One Piece, because it looks like I'm finally caught up to chat here. One Piece chat, now, episode 934. The whole Zoro Glurk thing, confirmed. Big W to my dude Ao Fiji. Biggest W for that dude. But what did you guys think about it? Like the whole Glurk thing. Like, it was confirmed. Zoro passed out not because of just a hit from Killer, but something. It might have been poison from the food, which Fiji talked about. But yeah, so something happened to his stomach that made him pass out. Now the problem is, like, pre-time skip Zoro was all about endurance. Like, nothing happened, Arlong Park against Oz Bones. We're talking like some serious like dedication and like willpower and like ability to endure pain. But now poisonous food, I just don't get it. I know it's confirmed. That's gotta get explained to me a little better. Is it really just like him eating like poisonous food for a long time? Like, I just don't. Was it cause like he got poisoned by like a blade? But then that like, it couldn't have been like an attack that was poisoned because his stomach growled. Was it just because he's hungry? Cause Wano has no food. But even at that, like, do you see how hungry Luffy was? He didn't pass out. Listen, I'm not hating on Zoro here. Zoro's literally my second favorite character. I just need a better explanation for why he passed out than a stomach growl. It is a W for Fiji, but I just, I really don't get it. He needs some milk. Yeah, he needs some milk. Get rid of that poison. How do I like my steak? Medium, probably medium. Medium rare is a little too much. I used to be a medium well person, but I honestly not a big steak guy in general. But if I had to get one, probably medium. Vito Knight said Zoro has been through worse. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Bad writing? Yeah, I don't know. It's been like, I don't want to say it's bad writing, but yeah, it's like if it's really just he ate some poisonous food and passed out because after a battle, or if he's like hungry, I don't think it makes sense. Jane says, like Revelation because it shows how it wasn't just Killer got him down. Besides, Luffy almost. Oh, okay. That not a bad point there, because he almost died. But like, there's context though, because we see it from we see Tama eating, what is it, the poisonous river water, right? She got a fever and everything. I guess Zoro showing he could endure, but he was also saying like he, had, was just getting stomach aches for a while. Was it just the buildup? Was it just like hey, got a new subscriber, Esun52. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, was it just the buildup of him like eating poisonous food for a very long time? That like, that after a heavy battle, his finally just like peaked for him and he just had to pass out. But it's just like Zoro, like him having durability as such like a high thing, main focus for him. Which is why seeing him like pass out after, like, especially we've been expecting so much from him post time skip and we really haven't gotten it, and we're expecting Wano to be his big moment, and then seeing him just like get knocked out in any sort of form was kind of shaking for a lot of people, I feel like. But I guess it could be explained by like it just like built up, the poisonous food he'd been eating built up for a long time. He said to Sanji, razors or poison, I'll digest whatever you give me. Where did he say that? If you could reference that, I don't like doubt you, but I feel like that would definitely be something you could say, but I don't remember what chapter that would be in. Zoro has Nen confirmed. Everyone's talking about Pirate King, but who will be a Pirate Queen? If anybody's getting shipped with Luffy, it's gotta be Boa Hancock. I'm not a Luffy x Nami person. Sorry, it's just they're friends. They're friends. Luffy and the ex Nami, don't see it. I would say it's gotta be Boa. Cause like, what happens to Boa at the end of the story? Is she just gonna continue fangirling for Luffy? Fishman Island when he's called him Nosebleed Kun. Oh, throwback there. Yeah, that makes sense. That would sounds like something Zoro would say. So like, I don't know, him passing out there, like he just could have had him like, just like, weakened a little bit. I know he wakes up with Hiyori in his arms. That was pretty cool for that ship. But him passing out together, not a big fan. I want to say Oh, about the anime. What do you guys think about like the animations of it? Like all the auras and stuff and the build up. Again, I haven't seen like entire episodes. I've only seen clips here and there. And I listen, that animation boost, that jump is much welcomed. But like it's getting a little too much because, you know, One Piece has never been like this like Dragon Balls. Oh. Who donated? Thank you. New Pung Yo. That's my girlfriend that donated. That's New Pung Yo, which means girlfriend in Chinese. Thank you for the $5. Emu is a woman. Luffy X Emu. Nah, dog. Luffy, no Luffy X Emu. Boa hooks up with the second biggest Luffy. Boa X Bardo? Boa X Bardo. You know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Luffy X Bardo. Zoro is a demon and King is his brother. That's one of them wild and things you'd be seeing on like the Reddit new tab and like on Twitter and stuff. But hey, whatever you believe in, man, I'm not gonna bash you for that. If you want to believe that, sure. I'm very interested in King though. Like, what is that race? We need to see him in more action. Kaido's used his sword more than he has. Frankie subordinates? Nah, they're staying there. They're like, they're working for Iceberg now. They're not coming back. Frankie X some random robot. Frankie gets one of them new robot sex dolls. Zoro saw Gyukimaru leaving, and then he passed out. If Gyukimaru didn't leave, he would have kept... You think so? That's a stretch. I think that's a stretch. Reddit been wilding out since 980. I haven't been on Reddit, the One Piece Reddit recently, but we'll see. I'm sure they are wilding out. You get some wilding people on the Reddit with the Reddit posts. Yeah, you're exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you're an anime only person, and like, you know, if you're like literally an anime only person, like I feel like, which a lot of people I think are, you're seeing all these auras and crazy things like that. Upgraded animation for Wano is much welcome and it looks clean, okay? Like Zoro X like versus Killer or Kamazo was clean, okay? That battle was so clean. But it's a lot. It's a lot to see, like, you know, Zoro, not only Zoro, like Luffy, like I saw this one like Luffy versus Bat like that Bat person. It was like the craziest battle ever. It almost seemed like Luffy was like having a little bit of a tough time, which just like, you know, I know you're trying to make it look sick and like make sure the pacing is like up to date and you're not trying to put in more fillers, but like if you're having Luffy versus like a gifter be this like big thing, it's gonna get taken out of context by like anime only watchers. Like at the same time, it's like two separate things, but like, you know, if adapting that material, exactly, Batman, yeah. I don't know if he was actually called Batman, but yeah, him like that battle was a little over the top. They do be going a little over the top. They could just do it like make it clean, like the effects and everything was dope. Like the ground getting cut up into cubes and stuff. It's super clean, and it should be this high quality of an anime for like the greatest manga of all time. Just the way you adapt it. You don't need to make it this like super like Dragon Ball like Z or like auras and crazy stuff like that. Just like chill out a little bit. Stop watching Pre-Fishman Island. It was dubbed because I can't read and watched. What do you mean? It was dubbed. Not that person, Batman, yeah. Robin's going to date Brooke. Robin said no when Brooke asked to see her panties. She just never said no, she just smiles. Robin X Brooke, the age gap there is a little weird, but Robin, if anybody, would be Frankie. I think Frankie could score a big dub if he ends up going out with Robin. Honestly, wouldn't mind the aura stuff as much if Hockey wasn't always portrayed. Exactly, the context of it, like Hockey. How are they gonna portray Rio? If you portray Rio with an aura, everybody is gonna seem like they have Rio now. Like, what is it like? What is it gonna like? You know, it's just it messes the context up a little bit, in my opinion. It still looks sick. Don't get me wrong. It looks sick. It looks better. Like, I just need to see. Oh, I can show this. This is fine. Apu knocking out Luffy, it said it pissed him off. You know, it was a bit like, it shook me a little bit too. But I think, as I explained it when I reviewed that chapter, I was like, it's definitely Oda showcasing the strength of Apu, like hyping him up a little bit as a supernova. But then it's going to get balanced out by the explanation of his power, which is he uses sound, and it's literally just sound waves, and you can kind of negate it a little bit by just like blocking your ears a little bit, right? Because next chapter, Apu uses the same attack, and they just cover their ears and they're not getting passed out. Luffy passing out, little much. I do agree with you there. And like, after seeing him like, you know, get like powered up and all that kind of stuff, all of a sudden he's like passing out. That's a little much. Frankie needs an OP time. Like, everybody needs a fight scene. I want to, like, I'm so dying. I am dying for Straw Hat one-on-ones. Like, I miss it so much. Like, even when like Oda split up the crew and like try to give them their fights in Dressrosa, there were so many people there. You didn't really get that many fights. Like, Frankie versus Senor Pink was great and all, and they kept suplexing each other, and Senor Pink's backstory was very good. Although I don't love it as like a lot of people do. But like, it was just back and forth to see who gave up first. Like, I want to see like him use his powers more. Robin versus Diamante, that really wasn't a battle. Like, I need to see more. Sanji and Zoro haven't really even gotten fights, to be honest. Like, it's just been small skirmishes here and there, because we've been introduced to all these other characters. So Wano has to be it. Like, it has to be it. Chopper's been in the back seat for all of post time skip, and I love Chopper as a character. Like, I know Chopper's like among the community, especially the YouTube community, because we're all just like dudes pretty much. Chopper's not that popular, because he's just like this cute little fur ball. But I love Chopper. I mess with Chopper a lot. I fuck with Chopper. But he's been in the backseat post-time skip all the way. We haven't seen him fight at all. Kung Fu Point looks a little goofy to me. I just need to see Chopper in more action. Dying for Chopper more action. All of it. Frankie got competition with Jinbei now. I think Zoro and Sanji got competition with Jinbei now. Jinbei is a strong lad. But I do think by the end of Wano, Reitsu, Sanji, and Emma Zoro are gonna be pretty clearly established as still top 3. Golden Snake Man will look amazing. Yes. I'm like, it looks good. The anime looks good. Don't get me wrong. It looks very, very clean. It's just too much at times. It just messes up the context a little bit. Yeah, Jinbei, I don't think he would body them like Zoro and Sanji. Maybe before they got these power-ups. Well, not body. Maybe he could have won before these power-ups, but like Reitsu Sanji's legit. Like, I think the possibility is there. What happened here? Music stopped for a second. Alright, but I think it's back now. We're good. But yeah, Jinbei, like, I think until we see more from Zoro and Sanji, I think you can make the argument that Jinbei is stronger. But I think at the end of this arc, at least I'm hoping Jinbei, I mean, like, Jinbei should get his own fight as well, showcase his power. But I want to see, like, Zoro and Sanji and all the Straw Hats showcase their full power. Usopp and his observation hockey, please give me more. Like, I need more. Like Chopper. I'm dying to see a Chopper fight. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person dying to see a Chopper fight, but I want to see a Chopper fight. Colin said Chopper armament haki. Sure, why not? I think it will work well for him. He's a close combat person. It will work well for him. I think Chopper's potential of his awakening form, that could look so clean. I don't think Monster Point is his awakened form. I think he has it could look really clean. I think awakened Chopper would be dope. Ulti give Luffy trouble. Oh, Luffy did not get trouble from like Apu knocking out Luffy. That was a bit problematic. I give you that. Ulti did not give Luffy trouble. She pinned him down real quick when she transformed. Luffy was in base form. You know, he before he was 2v1ing against Page 1 and Ulti, he was just gear second, gear third, transform in and out, pulled her, slammed her, uppercut Page 1, it was no problem, loosened his jaw, short Ulti transformed and pinned him down, but if he went gear fourth, I think it would have been game over for Page 1 and Ulti. Oda needs to stop playing Luffy, showcasing new characters with him. You know, it's just showcasing their strength. I don't think he went too far with Ulti and Page 1. I think he showed they were durable and they're strong, but they would not have defeated Luffy. Luffy went gear fourth, I think they would have been done. Luffy's three commanders, Zoro, Usopp, Sanji. No, I think it would be Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei. It might be Yamato after this. Who knows? Chopper is OP, but he needs more limelight. Yeah, Chopper's a great character. I love Chopper. I think Chopper's a good character. I know Chopper gets a lot of hate, and I call people out on it all the time. In my Would You Rather, I was like, would you rather like no more straw, like a straw hat dying or something like that? And I was like, it's random because I know a lot of you would kill off Chopper right away, and I have people in the comments say, yeah, you got me. I was gonna kill off Chopper, but Chopper, I love Chopper. I would not want any straw hat to die. I love all the straw hats. Luffy getting all the action for himself, for sure. It's definitely been very Luffy focused post time skip, which is why I'm so like dying for some straw hat scenes, man. Dying for some straw hat scenes. Wano War isn't gonna happen. War will take place outside of Wano. Orochi is dead. No need to take back Wano if he's dead. Disagree with Orochi being dead. I think he's still alive because there's storylines to fulfill. Made a video on that, so I won't get into it too much here. Taking place outside of Wano. Nah, actually, I thought you meant Onigashima, but I don't think it's going outside of Wano. I think Wano, if you drag Wano beyond Wano, it's gonna be too long. I think that's genuinely gonna make a lot of people mad if you drag Wano. Like, I just want One Piece Adventures back. That is what the series started off against, like, as, and like the freedom and the exploration and like adventure. That's what made the series. And if you stray too far off from that, and it's just really dragged out, people, it's not gonna be good. I just don't think that's the right direction to take it. Jane says she's a girl and Chopper's least favorite character. Wish he do more. Yeah, I mean, I think he should definitely do more post time skip. He's definitely more of a fan service, like very fan service towards younger people and females probably, because he's like this cute little furball. But yeah, I still love Chopper. I think his backstory on Drum Island wasn't that great of arc. Chopper's backstory was very well done in Drum Island, and I think if you look at Chopper pre-time skip, his own, like, not just the gag of him being upon the weak trio, but like his own insecurities. He had a lot of insecurities of him exploring out to sea and leaving and being this strange, like, you know, raccoon dog or reindeer human type of person, right? He had a lot of insecurities of leaving because nobody accepted him. I felt like that could have definitely been dived into more, but it did, like, pre-time skip. You got a lot of him, like, being insecure about himself, not being able to, you know, hold his own weight or pull his own weight on the pirate crew, right? Innie's lobby was when he was like, okay, everybody's doing their part, I have to be able to. And he did that big moment with Monster Point, and that was like, oh my god, Chopper. Nobody expected Monster Point from Chopper. That was out of nowhere, right? But that showcased, like, his dedication to crew, and also, like, him, like, like that's one thing it really should have been built off of post time skip, because Chopper I feel like was one along with Usopp. I think he was right there with Usopp and Nami. Them being the weak trio, yes, but they all had their like own insecurities of not being able to pull their own weight. I feel like it was more emphasized, with especially Usopp. Obviously, the whole build up with like Water 7, but Chopper as well. There were many moments where he was like unsure of himself and his own strength, and if he should be like part of the crew and like being a pirate, because that was another really dream of his with like Dr. Hirorok. I butchered that, but like him saying pirates and stuff. Like Chopper post time skip showcasing his strength and confidence, that should have been a big part of his development as well, on top of him like, you know, becoming a better doctor and stuff. And like definitely Chopper needs like a moment where he has like maybe a straw hat near death and he has to save them. Like Chopper needs those moments as well. And also I just want to see his strength, him building confidence in himself is very important to me as well. Did I miss some stuff here? Orochi joined Blackbeard's crew. Orochi's getting butchered at the end of Wano. I need that. I think Orochi has to get absolutely demolished by the end of Wano. Jinbei blocked the attack from Big Mom. Yeah, Jinbei got showcased some feats in Whole Cake Island. Luffy not part on Monster Tree. Yeah, no, he's on his own level down, I think, for sure. Knocked off to Sunny as well. Mihawk goes to Shanks. Luffy goes to fight Shanks. Bartolomeo burnt flag, so there's beef now. I don't think it would be a serious fight between them though. They might duke it out a little bit as like a way to showcase he's finally ready, right? That would be cool. And then Zoro will have his fight with Mihawk. I don't think either of those fights will be serious, because literally like that's a sensei now. Like he's not gonna try to kill Mihawk. That doesn't make sense. Gear 2 and Gear 3 is now base form. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, base form Luffy. That's what I was saying. Against Ulti, he used base form as in he used Gear 2 and Gear 3. Because Gear 4th is a whole nother level. Brook's awakening. I think Brook has a lot of ability here. He could, I feel like he could summon spirits from the dead. Like his whole thing of temporarily being able to use the power of the underworld, being able to use the cold from the underworld. If he's able to do that, why not have his awakening being able to temporarily just have access to the underworld and bring other people with him? I think that could play a big role in Wano. I don't know if Brook really is gonna awaken his devil fruit in Wano, but it would be cool where if he could awaken the people who all the poor souls and stuff who've died in Wano and rise them up, and for a second he's kind of able to use their powers a little bit. That would be a dope thing for Brook, I think. First commander Zoro, second commander Usopp. Yamato, devil fruit, yes. Yamato, mythical or ancient zone makes sense to me. I know Rogers Base said Toki's fruit, but I just don't think. I think that's a very broken fruit. I don't think anybody else should have Toki's fruit. Maybe Toki's still alive. That's the way. I might make a video on that fruit in general because it's very broken. What do I think Luffy enters Performance Hall with Big Mom and Kaido? Yeah, he's been pretty confident in himself, right? Maybe some sort of Gear 4th Ryo combination. I really don't think there's gonna be a new form, to be honest with you. I think Bound Man being his attack form, then you have Snake Man as the speed form, and then Tank Man, base form Tank Man, I think we'll see. Maybe he's able to switch back and forth. He goes Gear 4th Bound Man, Ryo attacks Kaido and deals a little bit of damage internally or something. And then Kaido Thunder Bagua and he turns into Tank Man and is able to defend himself or something like that. We'll see. Beat Kaido even though Kid Luffy and Law gang up. Kaido's very OP. But I think if the three of them gang up, there's a chance. I really do think. I think there is a chance. I think you can make it work. If Luffy showcases a lot, we really haven't seen much from Kid. Law could be more of a supporting character for sure. But yeah, I think I think if you showcase more from Kid, showcase Luffy really progressed in strength, them teaming up, maybe more people coming in and helping, I think it could be possible. Usopp, I don't think Usopp can become second commander. I think he will be very strong in the future. Not like dumb strong like Zoro or Sanji's level though. Chopper how to... I think that should be a thing. They should all teach each other hockey, because like that's a very useful thing. And we've seen like basic Marines have hockey. So like the Straw Hats having hockey, that should be a thing. Luffy is ready for Kaido. Yeah, I think Luffy could be ready for Kaido. I think you can make it work that way. Even less basics. Luffy Rayleigh gave Luffy. But still. Big Mom dying? Nah, I mean, if Big Mom dies, I think Zeus and Prometheus would both die as well. Redo... Time skip, implement hockey, like having Ace have Ace be a lot stronger in comparison to the commanders now. Pre-time skip. Hockey was kind of showcased. Ace didn't really have a chance to use it because he didn't really need to in the scenes he was in, I feel like. Him being as strong as a Yonko commander now, I wouldn't be surprised at, to be honest. Rathod. Parth Kuma Rathod. Good morning. Thank you. Hope you are doing well. Hope you slept well. Blazing Dragon current strength standings. Oh, hold on. What is it? Current strength standings for Straw Hats. So yours is Luffy, Jinbei, Zoro, Sanji, Yamato. I love that. Yamato, Usopp, Carrot. Yes. Brook, Frankie, Robin, Nami, Chopper, Vivi. I would go Luffy. I'm gonna say by the end of the arc, because right now it's up in the air, but I think by the end of the arc it'll be Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, Yamato. Who else we got? Jinbei, Yamato, Frankie? Jinbei, Yamato, Frankie, Brook, Jinbei, Yamato, Frankie, Brook, Robin, Carrot, Usopp, Chopper, Nami. Nami doesn't have Zeus anymore. I think Chopper, yeah, and Vivi is last, of course, but yeah. Yeah, that would probably be mine. Luffy, by the end of the arc, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, Yamato, Frankie, Brook, Robin, Carrot, Usopp, Chopper, Nami. Toby Roppo 1v1 to Straw Hats. I think so. I think, yeah, weak trio, you might think it's too weak to defeat them in solo fights. It could be that way, but I think the Toby Roppo could be a good matchup. I did this in my Wano matchups, but Nami versus Ulti. I think Page 1 versus Usopp would be fun. Who's Who versus... I actually put Who's Who against Denjiro, I think. I think that would be a fun matchup. Sasaki versus Jinbei. Robin versus Black Maria. I want Brook versus Apu. And then who else is in Toby Roppo? I think that's everybody, right? X-Drake. X-Drake is doing his own thing. Nami needs Zeus after Wano. I don't think she's going to be able to keep Zeus. Maybe she gets some kind of other power-up. But Zeus and Prometheus, I think, are staying with Big Mom. I think it was a temporary power-up. Yamato and Jordan Crucial will be the second strongest. I don't know. We'll have to see more. There could be more to Yamato. But at the same time, like, as new characters are introduced, they're usually shown to be pretty strong. Remember how strong we thought Robin was when she was very capable when she first was introduced. Frankie was duking it out with Luffy when he was first introduced. Even Brook, like, he was doing a lot when he first introduced. Wasn't as showcased as strong as like Frankie was, but you know, new Straw Hats, new characters, when they're first introduced, we always think they're stronger, but usually Oda evens it out by giving the other Straw Hats a little more shine, and then you kind of could get a balance a little bit that way. Why not just say Luffy combine 3 and 4, make him like a giant? Like, that would be fun. That would be funny. Why not, right? Just make himself a giant. Last fight in this could be the best in the series. I don't know what... I think Luffy, the Blackbeard Pirates and the Straw Hat Pirates matchup, that's gonna be good. Gear 2nd, Gear 4th. I think he's already faster in Gear 4th, or as fast he is in Gear 4th than Gear 2nd, because he kind of has like those blasters on his feet. Especially like Snake Man, that thing's fast, bro. Big Mom take Jinbei's life. Nah, I think you did that. You had that big moment of Jinbei having, nope, can't be afraid of Yonko. You can't take my life. I think, no, that's it. If anything, I think the Sun Pirates died. But I don't think Jinbei lost his life. Maybe he has a big wound or something. Yamato has to become a member. I agree. Ace with Katakuri level observation. Maybe not observation, but like, you know, he has conquerors. I feel like he's definitely dumb strong. Ace was definitely dumb strong. What Buddha, what up, baby? How you doing? Golden frying pan. That'd be sick, yeah, man. Get yourself one. I'm sure they're out there. You can't do... Bounty is not a judgment of strength. God Usopp was like more of a funny thing. Frankie would definitely body Usopp. You can't tell me otherwise. Carrot stronger than Brook? I think you're sleeping on Brook. After I like Brook a lot. I think Sulong Carrot, maybe. I could give you Sulong Carrot, but that's like once a month. Or if you want to say the whole moon thing, once a week. But you know. But even that, it wasn't showcased that much. I want to see Sulong Carrot in more action before I give her that big boost in power scaling. Vivi come back, she better have a Haki or Logia Devil Fruit. I don't think she's coming back to the crew. There's a theory that she's actually Pluton. Could be a good thing, but you know, if Vivi comes back, I don't think she could just be like more of like a princess, like knows her stuff in like kingdomhood and stuff, you know. Yeah, but I love Vivi as a character. I would love to see Vivi return in this story. King versus Zoro and Killer was my matchup for King. I think mainly Zoro though. I want to see King versus Zoro. Usopp will be commander like Yasop? Nah, he's got a long way to go. I think he will be very strong, but right now he's got a long way to go. Ziggy World, new here. How you doing? Welcome to stream. I try to do these once a week. I do live reaction. I'm gonna try to do live reactions to every chapter now as a new staple for my channel. But yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream, bro. Usopp King Conquerors Hockey. I talked about that in my Conquerors Hockey video. I think it could be sick. I think it could work. But, you know, him not having it will also make sense. Vivi isn't drawing a Straw Hat. Well, she's already a Straw Hat. She just did not stay with them. She's technically still a Straw Hat. Nami will lose Zeus, but her weapons will have Sea Stone embedded. Yes. Yeah, I think Sea Stone upgrades post Wano will be a big thing. Usopp getting Sea Stone, air, like, what am I saying? Bullets and stuff, like things he could shoot out, right? Frankie getting Sea Stone stuff. I think Nami putting Sea Stone on Klima Attack. That will be huge. Who else that I said could get Sea Stone? I said Brook could get a new sword. Can you imagine Brook getting the Nidai Katetsu? I really love Brook getting the Nidai Katetsu. Brook getting a new sword? That'd be sick. Brook's a swordsman. Get him a new sword. Why does it always have to be Zoro getting new swords? Get Brook a new sword. He still has the same sword. It's just sharper. Get him a good one. Like, who else? Chopper, I feel like will have to learn hockey. He's not really a weapon wielder. Karen and Vivi have a place in the main crew. You know, Karen for Grand Fleet, I wouldn't be mad at either. But I'm kind of, after doing a whole video, I feel like she's gotten enough shine to be a main crew member. I'm down for Karen for Nakama. Usopp having I don't think Usopp has Sea Stone. He must have been like, Usopp was probably capping. I think Usopp was capping. Jinbei can be under Big Mom's control? Nah. He's joined Luffy's crew. He's not gonna do that. Yamato could be scout while Carrot becomes lookout. Yeah, I said Carrot clearly, very clearly for the lookout position. There's been a lot of emphasis. Yamato being a scout, yeah, I think that makes sense. That was like one of my predictions. Some people have said blacksmith. I think could be a cool one as well. Maybe she makes them all the sea stone stuff. There you go. Luffy wanted 10 members only. Why add more? Well, that was like the beginning, literally like chapter 1, I think. Cause like no, the story's definitely expanded upon beyond what Oda has originally expected, I think. So these are great characters, so like why not add more? I don't think Luffy would be opposed to new friends. As long as people he fucks with, he would definitely add them to the crew. I want more crew members. It's just fun. Like it's like the pre-time skip vibes of new crew members exploring unknowns, new islands and stuff, like new villains, like that. Those things I want more of, you know? That's why I want a chill arc after Wano, exploring like a mystery place. That's why I want new crew members, like those things that made the series. I need some of that back. Kara's had way too much time on screen for just be a Grand Fleet. Yeah, she's had a lot of shine. At the same time, I think she could have more. But it's just been so many characters that even the normal Straw Hats don't even get that much shine. So if Oda's like portraying Carrot like as like sticking with the Straw Hats a lot, I feel like, you know, that's kind of him pushing a little bit more. Nami lose Zeus because OP Bounty Rush. Nami new character intro was Zeus. Oh, One Piece Bounty Rush. Nami new powerful attack. Zeus is only 15 days ago. Are you talking about the anime? Is that like one of those openings or like mid things? But yeah, I don't know. I think, you know, Zeus is definitely easily taken back by Big Mom. And if Big Mom dies, I think Zeus dies because that's her soul. It just doesn't make sense to me why it would still be around. Because then she could literally Harry Potter, Voldemort that shit. Then split her soul into a bunch of homies. And she's Voldemort. Big Mom's Voldemort. That's a theory for you. He said at least. Was that at least? It might have been at least. But like either way, I think like that was so early on. You could take it at. I know a lot of stuff you should like look back on and use it as reference. But that was so early on. You could kind of use it, you know, a little loosely. Sabo coming to Wano? Nah, I don't think anybody else is. Maybe the Grand Fleet, Whitebeard Pirates. Besides that, I don't think anybody like the Marines or Sabo are gonna play a big role. The Marines, I feel like, could show up at the end, where I think it's kind of cooler now. Let's see if I could do it without the fan. The Marines, I feel like X Drake is calling right now. And will show up at the end and like, you know, kind of explain what's going on like around the world. But I don't think they're gonna play. Nope, it's too hot. It's coming back on. Shiryu could kills Mihawk. That's been a prediction. That way, you know, now Zoro has somebody he could kill as an opponent. I'm wondering how strong Shiryu is though. Wano ending before 2022? I think so. Next year there will be about 40 more. Damn. How many chapters do you think we're gonna get to this year though? Because of COVID and stuff. Before COVID, definitely. But now, maybe not. I think Wano gets to close to 150. And if you're looking at a break every other week or every 2 weeks, you might not get to 150 by the end of next year, so we'll see. Spoilers out tomorrow already? Nah, it's last week. It came out Wednesday last week, didn't it? Wednesday night. Hopefully we're not back on that Monday thing. So cuz I like reading my comments. I don't want to like not be able to read my comments. If it is, I might have to dip from the comments because it's gonna be a big chapter, I think. No, it's a game. New Nami character, just 15 games. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Nami had Zeus still in that anime. She just got Zeus taken away. I don't think she'll be able to keep him for the future, though. Buggy will give his arm to Shanks against Blackbeard. And you know, Buggy was a character I was thinking about recently. Like, do you think we're ever gonna get the backstory of Buggy? Like, his history, like him being on the Roger Pirates at like age 9? What was that all about? Like, when did he join them and stuff? Like, I might want to know. I never thought we would get a Buggy backstory, but I feel like at this point, why not give us a Buggy backstory? Sabo's fighting war. Yeah, he's doing something. Something happened. Hawkeye. Nah, I don't think. Hawkeye. Hawkeye. I don't think Hawkeye will come. He's dealing with Marines, with the whole Shichibukai thing. Brook, Nami, Chopper, Frankie need everybody. I mean, we kind of seen Zoro's and Sanji's a little bit already. I think post Wano you get power ups across the board. I hope in Wano we get battles across the board. Like, I need to see more of it. Please, Oda. Please. Please. And give us two more straw hats along with Jinbei. Give us 3. Do it. You know what? Here's a question for you guys. Momonosuke for straw hat. Are we with it? How are we feeling on it? I've never been for Momonosuke for straw hat. But I did watch Silver's and Fiji's stream the other day where they discussed it in detail of like how he could train. He could learn a lot of stuff from the Straw Hats. And, you know, him learning the language from Robin. Because the Kazuki clan, like, heritage always learned that. And he just never learned it. That was a very good point by Silvers. But I still don't like Momo on the crew. I think him ruling as Shogun, doing something his father couldn't, would make a lot of sense. Also, him planting Zunisha next to Wano and controlling him there would also make sense to me, I think. And I just don't think there could be a liability on the Straw Hat crew. 5 a.m. Saudi Arabia. Call and go to sleep, man. What you doing? Nami so-so fruit. Nami, a lot of people saying Nami getting Big Mom's fruit. I don't see it. Zoro versus Burgess. I want to see Zoro versus Shiri, to be honest. Zoro needs to fight swordsmen. He really hasn't fought enough swordsmen. Next chapter will be dropping, should be Friday. The Ghetto translations come out Friday. That's probably when I'll be live reacting around probably 6 p.m. again. Because that was a good time last time. I put out a poll and that won. So, and we got like 120 something people out in that stream. So I think 6 is a good time. Probably 6 p.m. on Friday when I'll be live reacting. Of course, the official always comes out on Sunday, and that's the day I will be doing my official review after I read the proper translations and everything. Luffy being around Odin level. Yeah, why not? I can see it. How strong is Jinbei? Very strong. Jinbei's very, very strong. Don't sleep on Jinbei. Shichibukai, you know, you saw what he did against Big Mom. I think he's gonna be a top tier person. Carrie being there, welcome. Jinbei was a big sign. That was a big sign, but you know, she was like dead center in the forefront. But Wanda was also in that panel, just like cut off a little bit. So it's kind of just showing everybody on the ship. But I think Carrot for Nakama, for sure. Buggy just a gag character? You would think. But he was on the Roger Pirates. I think he has a connection with Shanks. Nah, I want to see more Buggy. And I fuck with Buggy at this point. Imu-sama reveal? Probably later on. First, we gotta deal with Blackbeard, I think. Dude needs to stay on Wano. Don't want Momo for Straw Hat. No more Straw Hats until Jinbei gets his celebration. I think you could have a celebration with multiple Straw Hats with Yamato and Carrot, but I'm not a Momo for Straw Hat person. Yeah, it looks like people agree with me. Megan also said he has to stay in Wano, open it up. Jewelry Bonnie, big bro is Zoro? Nah. What do you mean? I mean, she said that. I think she said that as a way to protect him back in Sabaody, but not a big fan of Momonosuke. He's too young. I think so too. Like, the crew of Luffy is very small, even if you compare it to somebody like Roger's crew, because a lot of people like to make that connection. It's like, oh, Shanks and Buggy were only 9 when they joined that crew, but like Roger's crew still had like 29 people, and they were already very established. Roger and Rayleigh and those guys were like in their like 30s, 40s at that point, right? I think I have to look back at the age, but 20 years ago, right? Maybe even 50s when like Shanks and Buggy were there. So like they were like at their peak prime. They could protect people. Luffy's like 19, so like there's only like 9-10 people on this crew right now, so you can't really protect Momonosuke. You know, everybody's got to carry their weight. That was the time skip too. Like everybody trained so they could protect each other and not be a liability. So like post time skip, anybody who joined, we knew they had to be strong. Momonosuke does not fit that bill, in my opinion. Colin says it's sleep state. Hey, summer break, you know what? You do you, bro. My voice is giving out a little bit. How long have we been going for? Hour and 40 minutes. Hey, it's been a chill stream though. The music's been good. It's been a great conversation. Which crew member highest hope do something incredible? Zoro. Definitely Zoro. Jonathan says every Straw Hat had their solo celebration. I guess that would make sense. I get you, but at the same time, we've gone a long way without a Straw Hat. I think an interesting way you could do it is Jinbei from Fisherman Island, Carrot from Zoe, Yamato from Wano. So technically, you're still getting a Straw Hat every single island. It's just they all join at the same time. The Great Cleansing, yes. The Purge is it's gonna be a big one. Otama join? No, definitely not Otama. Smoker, Tashigi. I think Tashigi has to show up. Tashigi definitely has to show up. I don't know about the whole Shimotsuki thing, but Tashigi being like a sword geek, Tashigi definitely has to show up. Maybe Tashigi is in sword and X-Drake is calling them over now. Yeah, Zoro, we know the Kuena thing is Shimotsuki. We're not even completely sure Zoro has some kind of lineage thing. That might be my next video that I talk about. Otama one hit Kaido. Yeah, with the devil fruit power, right? Otama, yeah, not for Otama or Momonosuke. Alright, guys. What are we at? 1 hour and 42 minutes. Bon Choi. We might wrap it up soon here. It's been a while. It's been a long day for me as well. 9:53 already. Yeah, I gotta bounce out of here soon. Gotta script some videos too. So, try to get some work done before I get some sleep. Gonna eat a little bit of food, take a shower, call it a night. Kong, you need to go to sleep. It's way too late for you. Everybody who's shown up across the world, looks like. Thank you all. It's been a very chill stream. Be on the lookout. I might make a Twitch, and if you're vibing with chill streams like this, might be doing these on Twitch in the future. And yeah, with One Piece rereads as well. I talked about it earlier. I'm gonna be rereading One Piece to get my mind refreshed on the content. Come up with more video ideas, and also just be more knowledgeable in general, just for the sake of my videos. And it could be a good way for me to create some content out of it, or like a chill stream like this, and get to interact with you guys a little more. So definitely might make a Twitch account for that, because it just messes with the YouTube algorithm a little too much. So yes, Yamato Straw Hat, we'll leave it off there. Thank you all for joining. Shut that music off. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, join the crew. 2,510 of you, Discord at 5K, all that type of stuff. I'm on Twitter as well. I'm DKing4. See you all guys next time. And wait, it just went up. 2,520. Good night, everybody. Thank you.